Hey, what's up, my friends? It's me, Stiflerd. It's been a while since I've talked with you all, and I mean, I just want to be real. It's been weird. It's been weird. But the reason I wanted to make this video is because it's been weird. I'm out here enjoying the day, this beautiful park, and yeah, I just wanted to hang out and chat with you for a minute. I'm enjoying a cigar from Cameroon, apparently. It's nice. Has a sweet taste to it. But yeah, like I was saying, things have been a little weird for a while because I have all of these thoughts and ideas inside of my brain, and a lot of times I get them out by writing them down in my journal or notes on my phone, or even talking with Leah. I'll sit and I'll just chat with her for hours and hours and rant and just talk and talk and talk. But I realize that one of the reasons I don't make a lot of videos these days is because I've created this expectation for myself of wanting to do something excellent. I know that I have the ability to create something excellent. I know I do. And you can say that that's egotistical or arrogant, and maybe it is. But I know that I have skills and ability, and I have good creativity, that if I spend the time on something, I can create something pretty cool. But lately, I've been struggling with that because I don't have the time, or I don't invest the time in creating something high quality and cool. So because of that, I get worried about creating something that's going to waste your time. I value my time, and I value your time, and I know you value your time. So we only have a limited amount of time in this world, so we don't want to spend it on something that's like a waste, right? So I don't create a lot of stuff because I know that time is the only currency. It's the only real currency that we have, right? Once a second is gone, you'll never get that back again. And that's existential, and I'm sorry. But it's a downer, but it's just the truth. So, one of the reasons why I don't create much content these days is because I want it to be excellent. I want it to be worth your time, and I want it to be worth my time to create. But there's another reason why I don't create much content these days, and it's because I know that I'm dumb. And what I mean by that is not self-degradation, or self-doubt, but more that I'm a human. So I make mistakes and I say things. But the internet is forever. And this isn't so much a matter of me worrying about saying the wrong thing and getting canceled, because that's garbage. Nobody's getting canceled. They're just suffering consequences for their actions. So I'm not worried about that. If I say something terrible and I get quote unquote canceled, well, that's on me, right? It's a learning experience. But what I do, think about a lot is I think about what you guys think. I value that. I care about that. And I can't deny that. I can't deny it. I care about what people think about me, how they perceive me, if they like me, if they value me. I can't help it. I can't. Why is that such a shocking thing to say? But it's just real. I care about what you think about me, and it's common to want to say, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I don't care what anybody says. That's really popular, right? It's been popular. And I think to a degree that can be true. That can There are certain things about myself that maybe I don't care what somebody thinks about, like smoking a cigar. I'm not super concerned about that. I'm not going to smoke around you if you don't like it, if you don't like the smell. Very conscious of that. But like, I'm smoking on camera, and some people will say, well, that's not good. And I understand that. But it's my choice. It's my decision. And that's something I don't care about. But when it comes to things that I say or things that I believe, I do care. And I'm going to turn around so you can actually see my face. Because I care. Because I care about that. I was watching a video recently. Or I should say I was watching a series of videos. And I'll link to them in the description. But interviews with people with psychopathy or psychopathy. And I'm not talking about the common layman's use of the word psychopath, right? Or the interchanging of psychopath and sociopath. But I'm talking about like looking at interviews with doctors and people who suffer from psychopathy, right? Or other terms that are used more scientifically, antisocial personality disorder, things like that. And one of the things that was really interesting was this one woman said that she just didn't care what other people think. And it was because of that behavior, her not caring what other people think, to an extreme degree, that she realized, I need to get help. And so she started going to therapy and working through that, because it wasn't just the fact that she didn't care what other people think. It was that she was limiting her emotional range. So she didn't feel extreme highs or extreme lows. She didn't feel nuanced emotions like sympathy or satisfaction or disappointment. She kind of stayed in the middle and felt a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness. Rarely felt a little bit of negative emotions, sadness, anger. And I thought that was really interesting, because it's like on social media, a lot of times we like to say, I don't care what anybody thinks about me. But that's not true, right? And now I'm back in the shade again. It's not true. It's in fact, you know what? Let me walk over to the other side and start over so I'm not just shadow. I'll be right back. Actually, at this angle, it's not too bad. Maybe it's because of the way the sun is, but anyway, it's not true. It's hyperbole, right? It's this exaggeration. We have a desire to not care what other people think. We have this desire. We think it makes us superhuman. And in fact, that's what she said was really big value for her, was feeling superhuman. This other guy that was interviewed, he says that he has the same or similar types of mental health disorder. He said that he felt like it was a superpower when he was younger, when he was a teenager, because it allowed him to just do whatever he wanted and not care. He didn't get nervous. He didn't get anxious. He just did things. And so there's this idealism there of like, well, I would love to be able to not care. But the reality is that I do care. And a lot of us do care. We need to care, because caring is what allows us to make connection with each other, but also allows us to have an emotional connection with ourselves, right? Like, that's one of the keys of what allows us to have nuanced and deep emotions, and to have emotional maturity, and to have empathy and sympathy. So like, we need to have these things. So I want to get away from this desire of like not caring what other people think. And I also want to get away from this fear that you may think negatively of me. And that's kind of the point of this video, because I always want to make videos. I always want to talk with you. I want to have a conversation, but I get scared. And I just need to be like, okay, I'm scared. I feel that. I accept that. It is the reality. That is an emotional state that I am in. Okay, now let's do this. All right? And then I can stretch that muscle and work it out and get better, and also open up opportunities to learn. I feel very lonely sometimes because, I don't see a lot of people. I work with people online, but I don't see a lot of people in day to day. I don't, aside from Leah and a few friends. And I need the ability to talk with people because that's the way that I can learn and grow as a human. And it's the way that I can feel the emotion of fulfillment. So I want to make these videos. I don't know how many will I make. Maybe I'll get scared again and I won't make any more. Maybe it won't be fear. It'll just be time. Maybe it'll be laziness. Maybe I'll just be like, I don't feel like making one today or ever again. And that's okay. But I'm taking a step. Literally, I'm walking slowly now so I don't get out of the sun. And I'm just hoping to have a conversation with you guys. So if you want to talk with me, leave a comment. Yeah, let's talk about this subject, about other subjects, about hard topics, things that maybe make us uncomfortable or scared to put our opinions out there and be told we're wrong or be told that somebody doesn't like us. This isn't to be controversial. We're not trying to hurt people, but we are trying to grow. And so, I'd love to be able to take videos like this. It's not Minecraft, it's not gaming, but it's just real. And it's just, having a cigar and taking a walk and, maybe apologizing sometimes. But hopefully the end result is we all become more mature, more wise, more experienced. We build relationships, closer friendships, and we grow as human beings with emotions and who care and who can be honest and say, I don't like being disliked. I don't like when people tell me I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That's okay. Let me know in the comments. But I'll see you guys around. Peace.